So here are they. Hey. I do yes, me will be yes, me will be teenager. I forgot say one other time they will give me that thing to connect again. I forgot. It's like when I sat here and I would have monitored, but I forgot. Guys, kindly share the live again, okay? Share the live again. I don't know why I was supposed to check, but I didn't check. I am done for the day, so I'm not buying, I'm not selling. Guys, kindly share the live now. But you have entered already. Why? What did you see before you entered? That's the question I should be asking you. Because now it is still respecting the trend line. It may drop. It may go up. Looking at, you see, it has also formed a support right here. Okay, that's also another support there. Okay, and you can also see a trend line. This is an inner trend line right here. Okay, so it has to break this. What is it? This is a symmetric triangle. Over here, this is a symmetric triangle. So the market has to break this symmetric triangle either to the upside or the downside before it can sell off. Okay, before it can sell off. Some of you don't fear losing money, bro. I wonder. I don't know how to share. You just click on the arrow. You see there is an arrow here. Okay, you just click on the arrow and then you share to whoever you want to share, whether on WhatsApp, Facebook, wherever you want to share it to. You click and share. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Let's try and use a different pair and Nasdaq. So yesterday, I'm sure you guys remember yesterday when I did this, I drew this trend line, and you can see the market came just below and on that level and dropped massively. Right, it came there and dropped massively today. Okay, yeah, so in this business, all you need to do is to exercise patience, and then you can make money very easily. All right. They want to be trading all the time. Exactly. Let them do it. What about psychological levels? I will teach you psychological levels before we end the live. Okay. Yeah. So if you look at this trend line below here, you can see that now we have a first touch right here, a second touch, and this is the third touch, right? First touch. Okay, we can say this is the first touch right here, but this is just a connecting point. But still, it can be a first touch. Okay, it can be a first touch. So a first touch, a second touch, a third touch. This is the fourth touch, and on the fourth touch, you can see that it gave a bullish candle, a bullish engulfing. Okay, it gave a bullish engulfing, and let's try and see if the touches are on zones. First one, that's the first one. Go back in time. Is it on zone or not? And you see, yes, it is on a zone. Right? That's the first one. The second touch, is it on a zone? Yes, you can see that it is on a zone. Third touch. This one too, is it on a zone? Look at that. Nicely on a zone. Okay, so if you draw a trend line and it doesn't it's not respecting a zone, it is not a valid trend line. Okay, you have destroyed the market. Congratulations. If you draw a trend line and that it doesn't touches a zone or it's not resting on a zone, it is not a valid trend line. Okay, so always take note of that. Always take note of that. Guys, any questions so far? With the trend lines, with the zones, then we step into the psychological levels. Any question? And if you turn to line charts, you see what is happening. You turn to line charts, you see nicely. And you can see that the lines are hitting on the zones nicely, beautifully as well. Alright, so if you want to see that your zones are right and correct, just turn to line chart, and if they are correct, you see them. Okay, I didn't get the understanding well. Which part? Maybe you also came late. Which part? How do you draw a trend line on a ranging market? If it is a channel, we have channels like this. Okay, if it is a channel like this, you just have to draw a line at the top and at the bottom. If it is a ranging market in a straight range, like yesterday what we were looking at, you don't use trend lines, you use zones. Okay, in a ranging market, you don't use trend lines, you use zones. Let's try and see exactly. Yeah, so you see we have ranging markets right here. Okay, we have ranging market here, and you can see that you here. How can you draw a trend line? You can't draw a trend line, so you have to use zones. Trend line works in trending markets. Remember, trend line works in trending markets. If you want me to do analysis, it should be after the class. Bro, take note of this. After the class, then you talk about it. Okay? Yeah, so we don't draw trend line in ranging markets. Remember, it is a trend line. Trend. So the market should be trending up or down before you can get a trend line. You can't get a trend line in ranging markets. I hope I have answered your question. This is a mentorship class, not analysis. Exactly. So if you don't want to learn, then you are in the wrong place. I'm not doing analysis now. How do you manage to know where to fix in your TPs? Yesterday I spoke about that. If you are entering a buy here, okay, so gold buy now in the morning, what was the gold buy? It was gold buy now at 21.79 to 21.76 and stop loss at 21.74. Okay, and the first TP was at 21.82. Why 21.82? Because if you look at there 21.82, let me show you. Here is 21.82, and you can see that we have a minor resistance there. Okay, a minor resistance at 21.82. Okay, so when the market comes to that level, there is a potential rejection waiting at the top. So you have to put your first TP. So if the market reaches that level and reverses, you have secured some profit already. Okay, so if I give you TP1, TP2, 3 and 4, it's not by mistake. Those levels, if you are going to check, anytime I give a signal, just use what do you call it? Horizontal ray or horizontal line. Draw lines on the TP levels, and you see that they all make sense. They are all levels. Okay, that's how I do the TPs. So all of them are on zones, and the TP2 was 85, 21.85. Where is 21.85 exactly? Look at that. You see, look back here, you can see this zone, this one, right? And also the market came back here, so that was why the second TP was given, and the third was 21.90. 21.90. Where is it? Yeah, so that here was also the third TP. Okay, here was the third TP. So all of them, they are not just by mistake. You have to put them on zones. Okay, mark out the zone and how to know the next direction. TPs are always placed. Okay, it has been answered. Guys, any other question? Any other question? If there is no question, let's go and talk about psychological levels. Then we close for the day. Then tomorrow we will do the rest. Okay? We are not doing liquidity. Liquidity is just money. Areas where stop losses are being taken. That's liquidity. Liquidity in the market are just areas where stop losses are being taken. So, or stop hunt. Okay, they are just stop hunt. How do you identify who is this Theophilus guy? You have been asking this question for some time. I even taught you guys TSL some time ago on live, and then we took a trade based on TSL. I posted. Just wait. When maybe tomorrow we will handle TSL tomorrow. So just wait. Okay, so since there is no other question, let's go back to the board and then deal with psychological levels. Or let me even teach psychological levels on the chat. We can do that way. We can do it that way. Okay. So psychological levels, according to English, they are what's the English? I forgot to know. They are levels, okay, which have been ranked in the nearest whole numbers. Something like that. Can somebody Google it and write it here for us? Psychological levels, they are levels in the market where orders have already been placed waiting. Okay, there are secret zones in the market where orders have been placed secretly waiting to be executed. Okay, those are psychological levels in the market, and they are being ranked to the nearest whole numbers. So for example, on gold, exactly 2200, 2100, 2000, 2100. Okay, like those zero, what should I say, those whole numbers, 82, 2080, 2090, 22, 2100. You see those levels, all right, those levels which has been ranked to the nearest whole numbers, they are psychological levels. I don't know how to explain in English, like, unless maybe I use the chart to explain these things to you. Okay, so you will see the, if you are with your PC, check these levels. 2020 on gold. Somebody should check and tell me what happened there. 2050, 2060, 2080, 2100. You realize that all these levels, when the market reached there was some strong rejections. Use Chi to explain. You think you are only Ghanaians here? We have people all over the world, bro. I can only use chart to explain, not Chi. Okay? So those levels, they are levels in the market where orders have already been placed there waiting. So as soon as the market reaches there, it bounces off. So if you guys know Jeffrey Benson, okay, Jeffrey Benson used psychological levels most. That's his strategy. He trades psychological levels, and you will see his charts where he has been drawing so many lines in his chart, on his chart, plenty lines. Those are the psychological levels, and anytime the market reaches psychological levels, it bounces. That's how it works. Okay, so they are powerful zones, and they are used to identify support and resistance. Yesterday I told you guys that when a market is trading all-time high, where there is no future resistance or future support, what you need to use is psychological level. Okay, when the market reaches that psychological levels, they will bounce off. So BTC, if you are trading BTC, when BTC reached 60k, 60,000, there was a strong rejection. 61,000, strong rejection. 62,000, strong rejection. 63,000, strong rejection. 64,000, rejection. 66, rejection. 67, rejection. Okay, so those whole numbers, there will be a rejection. Okay, so those are psychological levels. I will teach psychological levels another day. I have to go and do some reviews so that I can teach you guys well, for you to understand. But for today, I wanted you to understand how we use them as support levels. You see, we have not even talked about resistance. Okay, so I will show you on the chart how to identify those levels. My Kumasi brothers wants Chi, exactly. They won't speak Chi everywhere they go, but it's good to speak Chi though. Sometimes you are not profane also too much. What you are saying, you can't click a crack. Then those Nigerian guys will not understand. And the UKs, the USA people, they will be like, and then after you can be entire. Bro, we are talking native language, okay? Whole numbers that are multiples of 5 tens and hundreds. Exactly. Thank you. So let me show you on the chart, and those levels I spoke about, the numbers I gave, I'm going to punch them with lines. Then you will see what actually happened when the market reached those levels. So the first one, let me use coordinates 2190. Okay, guys, are you seeing something? This is 2190. 2190. Can you see what is happening there? Yeah, this is 2190. You see? Nice rejection. Okay, look back here. You see what happened right here? 2190. 2190. Let me do 2180. 2180. Ha! Look at that. Look at 2180. Can you see that? 2180. 2180. Even Kenyans are in the classroom too. Exactly. So we can't speak Chi. Okay? So this is 2180. Look at 2190. Look at 2180. What do you see? What do you see, guys? What do you see? What do you see? 2180. Look at there. Look at it. Strong resistance. Strong resistance. Strong resistance. Which broken. The reason for the sell in the morning, you see it broke that psychological level to the upside. Strong resistance levels. A lot of rejections. Exactly. 2170. 2170. 2170. So you can only use this alone to make money in the market. Look at 2170. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Okay? Yeah, that's what is happening. Go back in time and look at the levels. Look at the levels. This is the 2170 levels. And you see there was a nice tweezer top formation right there. And boom, the market sold off. Look at that. Look at the 2190 level right here. Nice rejection. 2180. Nice rejections. Okay. So those are that's how to use psychological levels. So somebody will say, okay, what about we, the currency traders? If you trade currency, example GBP USD, let's try Euro USD. Let's use Euro USD, not GBP USD. Let's use Euro USD. Let's use Euro USD. Euro USD. Okay. So, in this case, 1.09300. Let me punch in that one. 1.09300. Can you see what is happening there? Okay, you see that. You see that. I'm coming. Okay, yeah. Look at that. So that's how you can use psychological levels in your advantage. Okay, 400. Look at that. Okay, so what is the interval between here and there? So I was using Jeffrey Benson's strategy. I was using this to draw pips on 50 pips, psychological levels on 50 pip zones. I marked psychological levels. I was using it to make money. Okay, I was using it to make money, but I stopped using psychological levels. Now I know it's from my head without drawing them on the zone, on the chart. Okay, yeah. So guys, just try them out. Okay, try them out. If you haven't joined the Telegram community, the link is in the bio. You can join. And if you haven't followed me too, you can follow me as well. So guys, any question about the psych levels? Let me give you another one. 0900. Oh. Okay. So look at this level 2, 1.0900. Look at that. Nice rejection. Nice rejections. Okay. Yeah, so that's how to take advantage of. I can't find your Telegram link. Bro, it is there. It is there. Look here. Just click on this. Okay, then you go here. You see link tree. Link tree. Just click on the link tree. The network is slow. Okay, so this one is KortanaFx. That's their website. BD Sways, that's the broker. Instagram, YouTube. PiP Hunter community, that's the Telegram link. Okay, so if you want to join the Telegram, just go there and go straight here, PiP Hunter community. Just click on that and it will take you to Telegram directly. Okay, so this is PiP Hunter community, 1,152 people. Okay, yeah, and you scroll, you are going to see some good trades we took this morning right there. Okay, so that's how to join the Telegram community. If you haven't joined, you can join now. Okay, and also make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and everywhere as well. Okay, yeah. So what is the bias on psychological levels? They are being used as support and resistance depending on where the market is, the current market price. Okay, you can use it as support, you can use it as resistance, because for this particular one, this one here was used as resistance because the market was at resistance level, and look, a nice dip. Okay, so it can be used as support, it can be used as resistance. All you need to know is to know how to draw them, and that's all. They will serve you well. Okay, you have to observe the breakout levels. Exactly. So you can use them in your advantage once you learn more on how to use them. So I'll prepare a class on that. Okay, how to use psychological levels in your advantage. Expect that class anytime soon. Okay, so guys, I think that's all for today. So tomorrow we are going to talk about the TSL levels and what again? Indicators. I'm not going to teach indicators because I don't use indicators. So tomorrow surely we are going to finish support, then we go into the resistance as well, and the resistance we are going to look into the zones and everything just like the support ones. All right, so if you have any question you can ask, and the 1% target a week is also, we are starting next week. If you haven't joined, don't come and join. Don't come and ask me, bro, can I join when you see people making money? I will not accept anybody when we start. Okay, when we start, I'm not going to accept anybody because you will be like, oh, let me catch up. So you try to trade more than the 1%, and if it goes bad for you, you blow your account. So I'm not going to accept anybody after next week. Okay, so this is how it goes. It is a group of people who are willing to trade prop firm account and trade just 1% profit the whole week. Okay, the whole week you are making 1% profit. Once you hit that target, you are done for the week. Okay, and the next week you make additional 1%. The following week you make 1%, and you are done. You get it? It takes 21 days to take payout. So within the 21 days, you are making only 3% profits, And with multiple accounts, you are going to make consistent profit with less stress. And remember, I will give you the signal to trade. I will give you a trade copier. I will give you a trade panel. I will give you signals. And also I will pass your challenge for you to trade the live. Okay? So all this thing you are getting as just $100. And from now till December, when we will finish this program, you are not going to pay for any challenge fee. Okay? You are not paying for any challenge fee. All has been taken care of with the $100. So even if you want to trade 200k account from now till December, you are not going to pay for anything. You have already paid the $100 and everything is inclusive. So it's a full package, yeah. Alright, and it is only for 10 people. I need only 10 people so that I can handle them well. So if you want to be part, you just hit me on Telegram. You make your payment. I send you the necessary tools. Then you wait for next week whilst we kickstart. Alright, so guys, that is all for today. If you have any question, you can ask. If there is no question, then we are done for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Friday's classes may not come on because I may travel. Okay, so Friday, that's also Good Friday, so we may not have a class. Okay, we may not have a class. So guys, thank you all and have a nice day. Have a good evening. If you have no question, if you have a question too after the class, you can hit me up. All right, so you are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. So guys, have a good night. If you haven't followed me, you can follow me before I exit live. Okay, I just joined. Can you go over again about, oh bro, how can you say this? How can you say this? Wait, follow me tomorrow's class. You join and learn. Okay, I can't go back. I'm done for today.